I hope you all enjoyed the practical sessions. And but at this time, I have to appreciate your effort. Even in these difficult times, you have your effort to make the practicals online and uploading it. So I have to appreciate it. So there are a few theoretical topics, lectures pending in this television production that we will do in this due course. As I said in the previous class, so we'll be having your mid-sem exam. So the modality of conducting the exam that we will discuss later, and I will put you there. So for it's a brief session for today's topic is planning and budgeting. So as you all the practical exposure that you had with the different camera shots, different camera angles and camera movements, what we call it as in video production practicals as the grammar of television. As mentioned in the video, as every medium or every medium has its own language. For example, where we use this grammar is the grammar is usage of proper usage of language to convey a meaning. That's it. It's not like it's a strict rule or a law where we have to obey exactly. So it's a guideline. That's a grammar. How to use it. If you want to violate or if you want to break it, that is not an issue. But the grammar in language is the technicality where how to use your language, where to easily it will reach the people. They will understand. So the same way, the television grammar here is the only tool, the only element which is available with us to communicate the messages, the visuals. Okay, how we are going to communicate with the visuals. I'm We'll have just quick recap of what we have seen in the practicals now. So the only two element or medium that we have to communicate the message is the visual. So here the grammar is how to use the visuals to convey your meaning, to express your feeling or message. So that very proper usage of visuals. Here comes the grammar of television. So as I said, it's a rule. It's not like a strict law or rule. Even if you violate, also if it is reaching the receiver or the people who views or watches the visual, there's absolutely no point telling it's wrong. So it's just a guidelines or rules. So that how this camera, the only available way to communicate using visuals are all different shots, camera shots. So shots will help you to communicate your message. So that's there comes the camera shots, different types of shots, starting from establishment shot, long shot, mid long shot, a medium close up, big close up, very close up, tight close up. Okay, so here comes the camera shots, which includes in the grammar, television grammar. Next, the camera angles. Even camera angles will convey you some messages. High angle, low angle, basic. What I said before is the basic camera shots. Okay, even if you go advanced, no Dutch angle shots, different shots are there. But what I spelled out is are the basic camera shots and camera angles. So basically, the camera angles are high angle, low angle, and eye level angle. These three are the angles. How you can define camera shot is the distance between the subject and the camera. Okay, the distance between the subject and the camera lens will decide you what type of shot it is. Okay, even at long or tight or close up. What, Situ Prakash? Raised your hand. Sritu Prakash has raised hand. Do you have anything to ask? Sritu, what? Okay, okay, it happened by mistake. Is it so? Okay, camera angles. So how to define is the level of angle. The as I said, no, basic camera angle, high level, high angle, and low angle. Each angle has its own reason where to use it. So that the proper usage becomes the camera grammar. Again, the camera movement. If you see the basic camera movements, no, very few. Panning and tilting. Pan left and right, tilt up and tilt down. So this comprises the television grammar or visual grammar, how to use a visual to tell your story. Then coming to what you say, the television production, uh, there are different stages of production, as you know, no? Different stages of production, which we discussed in the previous classes: pre-production, production, and post-production. The pre-production, where the idea generated, developed into a concept, developed into a story, then it developed into a script. Then the production, just execution of the script, and in the post production, fine tuning, that is the presentation, how you are going to present the final story. So in that pre production, the today's topic, planning and budgeting, comes under in the pre production stage. So planning and budgeting for television production, no? After so by the end of this session, you should be able to know about the importance of planning and budgeting at basic steps to schedule and budget your video production. After creating a great story, time and money are the ultimate components contributing to getting your project made. So this is a very important factor, since it's a process and it's a professional business and it involves marketing. So time and money are the ultimate components which will make you to the contributes to make your project. Scheduling and budgeting. So usually time and money, the time is scheduling and budgeting are essential skills you can understand and learn. So you may be a very good script writer, story developer, concept developer. You can develop a concept, write a script, but where one fails, no, execution of the script. While executing the script, no, the scheduling matters and the budget matters, right? Because since it's an industry, the budget matters. So basic steps to schedule and budget your production are, you're a writer or a producer, you have to understand the film making process or the video production process. Nobody expects you to be an expert in every aspect of the process. As I said, no, three different stages. It's a film video production process. Start from pre-production, production, and post-production. Since the production involves more technical skills, production and post-production, pre-production involves more creative skills. It is not to be, nobody expects you to be an expert in every aspect of the process. But as a writer and a producer, you have to understand the total video production or filmmaking process. So if you have a sense of what your team does in the course of their jobs, as a writer or a producer, you should know what the team people are doing in their jobs, will help you to understand this process and the challenges that takes place in that each and every person faces in each stage. So a person, that's the reason many of the people, many of the writer producers, they involve in most of the crafts in the their own production. So your writer producing your own script, or an actor producing out of to show your talents. So it will be helpful to understand the production process. So there are several positions. So at the end of the day, the idea is that great planning and backup planning, so will aid you in getting your project made. So planning makes you a perfect outcome. So that's the reason we have to discuss more about the planning, that is scheduling and budgeting. Okay, so production management, schedule and budget. It's an overview of a production management. So production management is the process of the scheduling, is the process of planning and managing all of the various elements needed to successfully create a film from a screenplay. See, so script writing scripts, which involves in the pre-production stage. So this production management is just a process of planning and managing the elements needed to successfully create your film from a screenplay. So the steps broadly cover breaking down your script into identifying the elements within it. So the organizing will be easy for the scheduling and budgeting the project. So the session will be cover the overview of the following. For example, in a production management, how to break down a script. So we used to say script breakdown. So there are softwares are there nowadays. Softwares are there which will help you to break down your script. So how to schedule your script using your breakdown. So after breaking down the script, so how to schedule your script for shoot. So how to budget your script. So after breaking down scheduling, you can easily budget your script. Scheduling and budgeting resources that you have to do. So this is the responsibility of a production management team. It says you should understand the process of production management. So every television episode or a movie or video is created from some combination of resources, places, people, and equipment. So with the purpose of capturing the visuals, footage, and sounds to be edited to finally to tell a story. So this collecting the resources, managing the resources, capturing the visuals, footages, and collecting the sounds uh, to be edited to tell a story. So doing this effectively and efficiently requires planning. So production management is that planning. So it is called a show business for a reason. You all know, no? Which is movies totally for movie the production management is totally different, and for a television, so it's totally different. So movie they have enough time. They have enough time to have a what you say for scheduling the visiting the places to shoot. No, as mentioned here, just you can see from the image, props, properties, resume is here. They are breaking down the script, set dressing, music, sound. So what are the elements, different elements that involved in the script? They are breaking down and putting it for the next scheduling process. So as I said, there are softwares which help you to break down your script. As I said, the movie is totally different and television is totally different, because movie they have time, they'll go for a location scouting, and they have enough time and space to have a scouting and to shoot. But when coming to television shows, television production, it is called a show business. So it's a business. We don't have enough time. The competition is, hey, scheduling and budgeting in the television, no, or the business side of show business. For example, you should answer the questions listed out here. When will the scene be shot? Where will be shot and by whom? What role does that actor play? And why does that gear need to be bought rather than rented? So where will we rent these properties? How long do we need them? And how many do we need? Where is the next location? What is going to cost? Why do we need that location? So after breaking down your script with the different elements involved in your film, just scheduling will answer for these questions in the production management, which comes under the planning process, planning stage. So when this scene has to be shot, who are all will be involving in this scene, what is the role of the particular actor in that thing, what are the things that has to be bought, and what are the things that could be rented. So where will can ready these props, how long? So this planning, so how many do we need? So mostly this is for the outdoor shooting. The challenges will be more than for an indoor production. Okay, the production planning, so breaking down a script, create a schedule from the breakdown, build a budget from your schedule and breakdown. So this is a sample breakdown sheet. So breaking down a script is just a process of translating screenplay format into a technical format. So break down a script. The script is in your hands. As I said, no, it's script which involves many elements. What elements I mean here is the different properties, different musical elements, dressings, costumes, wardrobe. So breaking down the script is the process of translating your screenplay format into a technical format. So yeah, as I say, you can use software for this process or do it manually. So the reason to do a breakdown is everything you need in the script will be recorded or cataloged for use in the shoot. So keeping track of everything in the script means you can schedule when to use which item and price them. So the strength of the budget and schedule will only helpful if we break down the script. So this is the script breakdown process. This is a sample breakdown sheet template is there where you can Google it. You can get it for example script breakdown templates, sample script breakdown sheets you can have. So okay, so just read your script. How to do it now? How to break down a script? Just read your script. So identify each resource one a scene at a time. So these are the different resources that required to shoot your film: costume, props, music, sound. So identify each resource one a scene at a time. Put every element into its category. So there are different categories, no? Just put each and every element into its category. Transfer this information into a breakdown sheet. So this is an example for a breakdown sheet. Just read your script, identify each resources one a scene, or take one scene at a time. Put every element into its category, different category, no, in a element category. Just put it. This transfer this information into a breakdown sheet manually or using a scheduling program. Okay, then transfer info into a schedule. Group similar categories. Arrange maximum for efficiency for your production. So scheduling will continue to be shaped as you obtain new information. So this is how the scheduling works. Just take your script, read thoroughly, identify the resources, which are the resources required for that particular script, and put it in the categories, different categories, and that categories has to be taken it for scheduling. Group the similar categories. So you are grouping the similar categories, then arrange it for shooting. So arrange it for executing. So arrange for maximum efficiency at your production. So this is a basic idea of scheduling your video project, scheduling your video production. Then budgeting. So budgeting, identify and obtain the prices. As I said, no, which one to buy and which one to rent. Okay, so identify and obtain the prices, different prices, and it depends on the number of days or how long you're going to use the particular artist or actors or technical hiring equipments, cranes, jimmy jeep, cameras, everything. So with these you build a robust budget, hiring or you're going to buy. So here the negotiate and lock in deals will come into picture for in during budgeting. So you may have come up with a good idea, great idea for a production. Unless you can raise the money to get it produced, it will remain simply a great idea. So whatever you do, whatever the idea that you have developed, it just remains as a great idea until you can raise the money to get it produced. So we call this process costing out a production. Okay, just costing out a production. Traditionally, Think of the expenses as falling into two broad areas. Uh, yeah, it falls under the two broad areas, above the line and below the line. So although the line blurs at times, above the line expenses generally relate to the performing and producing elements. For example, the talent, script, music, and others. Below the line refers to the two broad areas, the physical elements and the technical personnel. So sets, props, makeup, wardrobe, graphics, transportation, production equipment, studio facilities, and editing, which comes under the below the line. The technical personnel, manager, engineering personnel, video recording operators, audio operators, and the general labor. So this traditionally the expenses fall into two broad categories, above the line and below the line. Above the line for talent, script, music, and others, to put it simple, as the performers or artists. Below the line, again, we can say it as a technical personnel, physical elements, and the technical personnel. For example, sets, props, camera, production equipment, studio facilities, editing studios, etc. To cost out a major production accurately, you can go beyond the above the line and below the line designation and divide production into many categories. So for us, put it simple, this is enough to know about the above the line and below the line budgeting. But if it is a major production, no, which again in the above the line and below the line, you have to go in detail, like pre-production cost, what involves for location scouting, that is travel expenses. Location scouting, the production manager with the assistant directors or the directors used to visit the place before the shoot, so that is called the location scouting, which involves the travel expenses also, studio rentals, set and set constructions, on location expenses has to be calculated, equipment rental, video recording and duplication, production crew costs. So many things involved for a major major productions. It is enough to know about the above the line and below the line, talent, script, music, and others, and physical elements and technical personals. So it is the reason the planning and budgeting plays an important role in any production process, especially with the video production process. As I said, you may be the writer or the producer, you should understand the technicalities and challenges which involved in this scheduling and budgeting process. What happens, what is happening, and what are the challenges that you can face while schedule your program. So this comes under the pre-production process, and that's it about planning and budgeting. I have given you a brief introduction.